Yes, fellas, welcome to the show today. Let's start our mail about the card thing. By the way, getting off is an English slang word for kissing. Okay. Hmm. And you said to just man up and point the phone at her. But what you do not understand is that most people have a BlackBerry and iPhone nowadays. There's no time to put numbers in as simple as you say. Like this iPhone. How about this? What's your number? Bam. That's it, just like that. It's still that simple. And if you say it in a way that you're in control, you come out on top instead of the bullshit. Okay? It says, I'm only 16, so I go to clubs, under 18s clubs, and popularity is everything in this country. Thanks. Let's see. So that's why I thought of the name on a card for Facebook. Tried that. The whole card thing, it didn't work for me. Question on approaching. Hey, Supreme, I was wondering if it would be okay to approach ugly women, hoe chase them as they probably don't get hit on, and will be an easy lay. If you want to sell your game short, knock yourself out. By the way, the more attractive girls, they'll be just as easy. I'm referring to the ones in the middle versus the ones at the bottom. Okay, when the game grows dull. Hey, Player Supreme, first I want to say that I have bought most of your products and I have followed them exactly. They have worked beyond my wildest expectations. Thank you so much. Anyway, I met my wife at a high IQ society for people with IQs over 150. That's pretty high. Unfortunately, she passed away in May of 2009. I'm sorry, bro. Damn, what the fuck happened? Oh, wow. That's fucked up. He writes, I finally moved on and entered the game about a year ago. I was very lucky to find your channel before even looking into the PUA methods. Thankfully, I was smart enough to know that the most important thing to know about women is how to talk to them. So I searched for conversation skills. Your video, Three Secrets to Conversation Skills, came up. I was impressed with your presentation. In fact, that is the best video on the subject on YouTube. My problem is that the game has grown stale for me. Getting pussy is so easy, it's a joke. Over the last 6 months, I've had 2 to 3 women on my team. Hmm, good for you. Is it just that I get so bored with them? Or sorry, it is just that I get so bored with them. None of them have been able to keep me interested more than a few weeks. I usually leave a woman in less than a week or two. They just do not satisfy me mentally. When I'm around them, I feel like an 80-year-old in a relationship with an 18-year-old. Can you give me some advice? Cordially, Jax. Jax, my IQ is only 130, and I had no problem relating to people, you know, 100 and up, and I have no problem relating to people on your level either. But you're one of those really, if you're one of those really, really smart people, you can challenge yourself by seeing how far you can push the girls in the relationships. As far as control, getting them to pay for everything. That's another challenge that worked for me, and seeing all I can get out of them. That kept me from getting bored. Plus, I learned to stretch them out. You don't want to see them, you know, maybe once a week or once every other week, and try to get the challenge would be to get them to stay on your team and see how long it lasts. You got to kind of make a game out of it when you get to this level here. Okay. All right. You also asked me, sorry, I was reviewing my post and I forgotten to mention I fucked 46 women in the year 2010. Is that a problem? No, it's not. It means you're good at the game now. I'm glad you were one of the few people that took my products and applied them, and look what's your results. 46 women in the year 2010. Damn good, brother. A good question for you. I would like to remain anonymous. Okay, Knight. I hate when you guys do that to me. I don't really mention names anyway, but it's like you want to hide, and hiding is a form of fear. I don't like men in fear. So just don't mention my username here. Okay, Knight. I didn't say the whole thing. First of all, Happy New Year, Supreme. Your videos are very helpful. I have a good question that I haven't seen you cover, and I would like to hear what it is, your view on it. What do you think about a young male and older woman, like 7 to 15 years older? Is this something convenient for a guy in his early 20s? Been there, done that. I like older women. I've always had a thing for older women. Lately, I seem to have better luck with women who are a little older than me, late 20s, than the ones my age. I think it might have to do with the fact that even though I have no problem talking to any woman, I am not a tall and very handsome guy. I am more in the thin, slender side, although I'm working on weight training now. Good. So that at least I'm not a skinny dude without muscles. What is your view on the age factor? See, I was 28. I had a couple of ladies I was seeing that were in their 40s. I was 29, and they were in their 40s. So I don't have a problem with that. When I was 17, the first woman that I kissed, she was 48. And I was practicing my pickup. I had a two deuce and a quarter. That's a Electra 225. Google it. It's an old car. They used to call it the poor man's Cadillac. And me and my boys from high school, we drove down to this place called William Land Park here in Sacramento. And I'm cruising around. We're going to go get some chicks. And um, I said, hey, see that woman over there? I'm going to go practice on her. I didn't know she was that old when I got, for distance. She was way off, sitting under a tree with a blanket, read the book. And I had the fellas, drop me off. I said, you guys just take my car. And they actually started the riot between the blacks and the Mexicans back in 76, I believe it was, in 1976. It was in the paper. We were all martial artists, and they got into this beef with these Mexican guys. Anyway, that's another story. So anyway, I had them drop me off, so it was do or die. So I was learning to, hoe chase. And I walked over and started talking to her. And I sat down, and turned out, her husband had passed away, and she was a writer, and she had these really perfect tits for 48, and she let me feel them, and I kissed her and stuff like that. And anyway, I found out about the riot, and my boys came back, screeching back, and the girl called my parents and house and all that stuff, and to do some hooking up later on. Anyway, he goes, do you recommend dating younger women? Go for what you like, bro. If you like older women, you know, then go for it. Don't be ashamed of it. Let's see. We're at 9 minutes. Okay. The topic about the video. Hey, what's up, Player Supreme? I know you don't have much time to check the video out. Oh yeah, I gotta check that video out. I'll tell you what the video was about. It's a female's date who didn't protect her or stood up to this guy harassing her. He didn't do anything but back away. She said her date would have been more attractive if he'd stood up to this guy at this hockey game. She was saying that she wished more guys would be more manly today. Also, someone asked her if she would date another chance. She said yes, she will, because he is a nice guy. What's your take on the subject? Yeah, she lost all respect for him as a man. She said he's a nice guy. She's obviously uh, not sexually interested in him, but dating can be fun because it's better than sitting at home alone. She ain't gonna give him any pussy, but she can go out on a date and the guy can pay for stuff and she gets some entertainment versus sitting at home watching the stupid boob tube. What do you think? It's nothing serious for women to be serial daters, to go out on dates. I don't believe she would actually give him another chance or give a chance to the pussy. Because once she's lost respect for you as a man, you don't sexually turn her on anymore. Okay? Even if he had stood up and got his ass beat, that would be better than running. Pretty boy game. Okay. Hey, Supreme, from experience, I noticed looks doesn't matter much. Most hot girls in my school have really ugly motherfuckers as boyfriends. But those ugly motherfuckers are probably tough. And that's what gets them. But also from experience, I noticed that whatever they do matter. I've got that covered. I'm really handsome and know it. I like a guy with an attitude like that. I've had some average to ugly chicks give me strong choosing signals. Practically approached me one time too, but never the ones I really like. Then I guess you're not tough enough for them there, little bro. Apparently, I look divine without my glasses, according to some girl. Pretty legit info. How do I use my looks and intelligence to appear on hotter girls' radars? First of all, I'm looking at your photograph. You're sitting in the back of a car with a suit on and laid back. You look like you're about 16 years of age. Why don't you're probably in England someplace. Sir, I won't say your name, but you got that sir in front of it. So you come from an upscale English pompous kind of family. And the girls, you call the guys these other girls are with ugly dudes. Uh, I would suggest that let's see, I managed to get into a popular group in my school, but I'm still socially awkward, especially outside it. Well, first of all, you want to step off your high horse there, brother. The high horse thing, that could be a turnoff to these chicks, you know. Especially, I believe what's going on over there all across the world, in fact, is they're turning against you socially upwardly guys, and they're going for the lower class guys because they got more balls. So you need to grow your balls out there, young man. You need to become more manly. Try playing a sport. You don't have American football over there, but you got soccer or something, that's manly, uh, socially manly to you guys over there. So go down that route and increase your masculine energy, and you'll see the pretty girls will start to notice you. Having good looks in England is a good thing, but you got to have the balls with it. That's why you guys selected that new Bond. His nose is broken. He looks like a man's man versus the pretty boys from the past. Society's changing. They don't want the pretty boys anymore. In fact, a girl in England talked about that recently. They want the beefcake, the manly men, and that's where your young girls are going for now, is the more manly types. Pretty boys, your time is come and gone. You guys will always be pretty boys to the girls, but these girls are now looking for, what is she said, the beefcake, the wife beater type guys with a slight belly. It's like, wow, they're looking for cavemen now. And I guess they're tired of the sensitive guys, especially if you have glasses. Well, you're gonna look more of the softer, effeminate if with the glasses on. So you want to try to get some contacts, start pumping some iron, and doing manly things there, young man. All right, you guys, that's our show for the day. Good luck to you.